Alright, Brad with Brad and Hall back with you again. Hey, I'm standing in front of this, I think it's 2006, maybe a 2005, Dynamax Isata touring sedan, made by Dynamax here in Elkhart, Indiana. They built some really nice units. They got some big ones on diesel frames too, but they do mostly Class Bs. They do a really nice unit. We do a lot of Class A's, but we also do some Class Bs and some Class C's and a fifth wheel here and there, so we do all kinds of different units. So let me take you inside and show you what we're going to do. Alright, just to give you a little scan here. First thing we're doing, we're taking the sofa out. We're doing flooring front to back on this thing. So we're taking all this carpet out. We got new carpet going on the slide. This carpet here will actually be tile now. This is a wood laminate that's in here now. It's a little bit dated, kind of old-fashioned looking. You can see the gaps and the cracks in the sides. So we're actually taking that. We're putting down Armstrong Alterna tile in here, which is a limestone composite that we do a lot of. It's a real popular product. We are going to recarpet the cab up here. Probably going to stop the carpet right here and start our tile. So we'll do all that, and then we got a couple new Flux Steel 529 captain's chairs going in here, which are made for Ford chassis for Class C or Class B, and they'll replace these. These are kind of worn, and you can see the vinyl and the, I think it's Optima leather on here. It's kind of discolored. It's almost got a little bit of a purple tint to it. So these are worn. They're kind of broke down. So we got some new seats with lumbar support going in there. It's going to look real nice. A couple of things we're going to do is doing a little backsplash around the kitchen here. Got a little Corian backsplash. It's going to go all the way around here. We have a little bit of water damage, a little bit of damage on the wall from the paper on the wall boards kind of pulling a little bit. So we're going to cover that up. Another thing we're going to do is I'm going to redo the bathroom. This will be all new tile in here. And then also I've got we got a Corian surround that's going to go in here. You can see we got a little bit of water damage in the wood there in the corner, so we're going to kind of touch that up, but the backsplash will come up a couple inches and cover most of that. Same thing over here, we're going to cover that up. So that'll be a nice little finishing touch there. Another thing we're doing back here, we've got a TV back here with a Blaupunkt DVD player, and it won't read discs, and we can't seem to get the thing to work. So that's coming out. We're putting another one in here, different brand, and we're going to build a cherry box to surround it, so it just got a little nicer look than this. So we'll be doing that also. The other thing we're doing back here, we got MCD shades going in the whole coach except for the cab. And this one we took out the wood trim. We're building like a valance board to cover up the rollers. We got an MCD shade going in here, so that's going to look real nice when we're done. A couple other little things. There's the old valance that came off. We're going to do a wood one there. And we had a little trim on the side here that was broken that we're going to put a new piece of trim on there for them. And last but not least, we're doing a couple little carpeted pads back here for their cat, so the cat doesn't get behind the slide out when the slide out's in. And then they go to put the slide out, and well, I won't tell you what happened. I'm sure you can deduct that. So this carpet's all coming out. We got some Armstrong tile going in here. Gonna look real nice. And I think that's about it. We got two lazy relaxers or lazy loungers going in over here, and a little coach cabinet junior going in there. We're not putting the sofa back in. They don't need the bed, they said. It's just them two. So they'd like to have this a little bit more conducive for watching TV and just relaxing. So sofa's coming out, a couple recliners and a cabinet. It's going in there. That's about it. We're doing a little touch up here and there. We got some new bulb seal to put around the door. You can see this is kind of damaged up there, and it's also shrunk, so they're not getting a good seal. So we're going to put some new bulb seal around the door. So we got that. I think that's about it. And the shades, we got some new shades going in the kitchen here too. So I will keep you posted and let you know how it comes out. Once again, thanks for stopping by Brad and Hall. Talk to you soon. Hey, Brad from Brad and Hall back with you again. Hey, I'm in front of this 2006, I believe, Dynamax Isata touring sedan, and we just got her finished up. The folks are coming to pick it up in a couple days. I wanted to show you inside and show you how it came out. It looks really good. So let's take a look. All right, first of all, we recarpeted the cab. We do have a couple floor mats that are going in here. Oh, got a couple fibers here. Got to get that stuff out of there. So we got some carpeted mats going in here, and then also I think we're putting some rubber mats in here. But these are a couple Flux Steel 529 captain's chairs that we put in here. They came out looking real nice. The other ones were faded, and the vinyl was all kind of falling apart, so we got these in here. They came out looking really good. Take you back in here. We kind of touched up the steps here. We painted the steps, make them look a little newer. Put some new treads on there. Let me show you inside. This little step well, we redid all the rubber in here. It's all new, fresh rubber. And we did the tile on the floor here. This is the Armstrong Alterna. We did a groutless package on this, a little more contemporary looking, but that came out real nice. So we got all new carpet down through here. You can see down inside the cab. Looks real good. Okay, and here we took the couch out. We put a couple Lambrite Lazy Lounger recliners in here with the optional side table, and we also put a little cabinet in the middle. It's got a little storage, got a couple drawers on it. It's our Coach Cabinet Junior. Also, we took the sockets out of the floor. They had a dinette table similar to this, but they didn't like the holes in the floor and stuff, and the table was kind of heavy and too small. So we made this table. This we made in our wood shop. We actually put some adjustable height folding legs on it, so they can raise it up or lower it down to whatever height they want. And we made it just long enough that it'll fit inside the cabinet underneath their bed. So that's the table we made. Over here, we replaced a few pieces of trim right along the edge here. This trim was broken. We replaced some of that trim. And you can see we got our cherry trim that we make, our shoe molding that we did all the way around the edges here to try to trim off the flooring after we did the floor. See it down in there too, came out real nice. Over here we actually put up a Corian backsplash in the kitchen. We had a Corian guy make some Corian up, and we glued it in there and got it all sealed with silicone and everything, so that looks really nice. It was nice because actually some of the wallpaper was kind of torn and ripped over here, so we took that off, put the Corian on over there to cover it. Came out looking really nice. So let me take you back in here. Oops, wrong light. In the bathroom, let's see if I can find the light here. There we go. Okay, what we did here is we actually had to make a couple trim pieces in here to go around the shower. This is a new wood trim piece all the way across the front here. I think before it was just vinyl. This thing I think had a linoleum in it, so it was kind of nasty. This new tile, the Alterna, looks really good. Put the toilet back in, so that's all new. Came out trimmed out, looked out really nice. Guys did a great job on that. Let me take you back here. This is the bathroom. Same thing in here. We actually put a Corian backsplash in here. You see that? That was not there before. Kind of trimmed it out. Didn't cost very much to do it, but it really makes it look nicer. Plus it's silicone sealed, so water's not going to get in here. The wood along the edge here was all kind of started to peel, and the finish was coming off from getting water on it, which almost with a sink like this, you got to have some Corian or some kind of backsplash on there to protect it. So I'll show you what we did back in here. We actually recarpeted down here on the slides, and over here this is a new piece of trim. We had to put a new piece of trim behind here. This was actually broken and the trim was split out, so this piece back here is a new piece. This is the old piece, this is the new piece, this is the original piece which we fixed. That's like a screw cover, and we put that back on there. One other thing we did, we put MCD shades all the way around, up front and back here. And one thing we did really nice over here, I don't know if you saw the before picture, but the trim around the window was just kind of cracked, broken, the nails were pulling out. It just wasn't a real good setup. So we actually had a trim kit made to go around it. And we made a valance board. That's all new right there. None of that was there before, to house the MCD shade. Now we got the MCD shade down here. Comes down real nice. You got privacy for nighttime. See that? That come out looking really good. And then over here we put an MCD shade over here. And also what we did is I had a DVD player in here that didn't work anymore, so we put a new DVD player, and we actually made a wood box to mount it in to kind of finish it. Before it was just up there with some brackets. So now it looks real nice. Looks like it was made to be there. So that's what we did there. Take you up here. I think that's about it. We did have to do some repair. We did some roof repair too. They had the rear cap had come loose, and water had gotten all down inside of here and was rotting the floor out. So when we did the floor in here, we had to replace the wood all the way underneath here. And this is a new valance, or basically it's a cable run that they cover cables up with carpet. So we redid that, and that's all new right there. We put a little trim piece in the corner we made because the old wall was kind of separating and the paper was coming apart. So we resealed the whole roof, put a bunch of new lap sealant up there, and got that thing all sealed and waterproof again. So they shouldn't have any more water damage. So that's the bedroom. We had a little bit of tile left over. We usually give that to the customer, so they got that, you know, just in case for repair purposes down the road. But that is that. Let me take you up here. A little walk through here, show you real quick. These are our slide out slickers. We provide these with all the flooring job. The carpet, when the slide comes over it, you know, just allows the slide to slide. With a hard floor like this, you would definitely protect your floor from the slide. So when it comes in, these little slide out slickers that we make up, they've got an anti-skid rubber on the back. They just lay down here. When that slide comes in, it slides on that. So if it's going to scratch anything, it's going to scratch the high density polyethylene on the slide out slicker, not the floor. So you definitely want to have a pair of those, a set of those, if you're going to do flooring in your RV. A hard flooring like this. So that's it. I think that's about all we did. Take a look around here. Oh yeah, so we did the MCD shades all through these windows here. All got MCD shades now. So it's set up pretty nice. They're coming to get it. I think they'll be real happy with it. And if we can do anything like this for you here at Braden Hall, just give us a call and we'll be glad to help you out. Once again, thanks for stopping by Braden Hall. Another happy customer down the road.